Now it's time to get these weapons working. So we're going to work on the animations so that you can use either the axe, the knife, the baseball bat, or shoot the gun. So back in the animator then, we should see this at the moment. So we have the melee ready on the top and the gun ready on the bottom, and we have these animations left. So we have axe strike, baseball strike, we have gunfire, and we have knife strike. So I'm going to start with the knife strike first, so I'm just going to drag that in. And bear in mind that we do have 4 of these. So in order to determine which attack we're going to use, we're going to create a new integer. I'm going to call this weapon strike rather. The default is 0. Okay, I'm also going to create a new boolean to check if we are currently attacking. So I'm going to call this attack. So from weapon ready, make a transition to knife strike, and then from knife strike make a transition back to weapon ready. So from weapon ready to knife strike, we're going to switch off the exit time, and we're going to add a condition. The condition is that weapon strike will be equal to 1. Now if that was weapon 2, that would be equal to 2, weapon 3, 3, etc. Okay, now in order for it to go back from knife strike back to weapon ready, we're going to switch off the exit time, and from the list we are going to go to weapon strike, and we're going to say that it equals 0 again. So 0 is simply ready but not attacking. Okay, nice and easy to do. Now obviously we need to put that into the script. So if you want to open your weapon script code. Okay, so we now should have an attack variable. So let's just create one of those. So I'm going to create private, it's a bool called attack, which is equal to false to begin with. Oh, sorry, it's equal to true to begin with, rather, so that we can actually attack. I'm going to say it's false once we are actually attacking. Okay, so we've currently got under the update, if current weapon, etc., if input get key down mouse 1, so that's the right mouse button. Now what we want is a left mouse button. Okay, so if input dot get key down key code dot mouse 0, okay, is the left mouse button. And we're going to create some code in here. So we're going to say if attack is equal to true, which it is by default, then we're going to talk to the animator anim.set integer. And which integer do we want to change? It is the weapon strike. And we want to set it to a value of 1. Semicolon on the end. Then we need to set attack instantly to false. So this is the light switch method. What this does, it ensures that the weapon strike only happens once. So we're not going to be running it multiple times per frame. And then we're going to run a coroutine. So we're going to run a yield where it waits for so many seconds before allowing you to attack again. So let's do that. So let's start coroutine. There it is, just press enter. Start coroutine, and we will call this one, we'll call it, what should we call it? Weapon wait. Okay, so now I need to create that coroutine weapon wait. So I need to create it outside, probably right at the bottom down here. So it's going to be a void I enumerator if I can type and it was weapon weight. This field cannot have this, so let's say oh, okay, so it's allowed that, that's okay. We don't need to put void before it. So yield, return new, wait for seconds, and how many seconds shall we wait for? Let's just simply say 1. And in fact, if I just type 1, that will only allow me to put integers. But if I want to put a float, I'll put f after it. That would allow me to do, for example, 0.3 seconds. It would allow that then. But I am just going to leave it at 1 second for now. And bear in mind, I'm hard coding this. Can you think of a solution that would be better than hard coding this? And now I could potentially change this in the inspector to wait for seconds. Okay, so it's gonna wait 1 second, and then it's gonna set attack back to false, allowing me then to strike again. And I now need to reset the animation. So anim.set integer, and it's going to be weapon strike, and I'm going to set it back to 0, semicolon on the end. Okay, there we go. So that's nice and easy, all right, to follow. I'm going to save that for now. So effectively, once the weapon is ready, as soon as I left click, weapon strike equals 1, it will then play the knife strike for 1 second, and then it will set weapon strike back to 0, going back to weapon ready.